Google continually releases new algorithm updates. From Hummingbird to Google Panda to Google Penguin, the animals are countless. And for some reason, I don't know why they like naming their algorithms after animals, but they just do. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to teach you how to Google-proof your website. The last thing you want to do is worry about Google penalizing you in the future. So how do you avoid this when you're doing SEO? Well, there's two kinds of SEOs. There's black hat, and then there's white hat. You can probably take a guess that Google likes white hat and they hate black hat. Black hat is people who steal content, they're scraping websites, they're buying links. Just avoid doing all of those things. On the flip side, white hat SEO is writing amazing content, creating an amazing website that has a great user experience, and always putting the user first. By doing those things, what you'll notice is your website very rarely will ever get penalized, and you don't have to worry about Google algorithm updates. Now, to get into the specifics, the first thing you want to look at to improve and to make sure that your website isn't going to get hit by any Google algorithm updates in the future is to first look at your time on site. Within your Google Analytics, it'll show your time on site. The closer you can get that number to, let's say, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, the better off you are. If that number is under a minute, it shows that most people don't care to be on your website. The second thing you need to look at, and again, this is within your Google Analytics, is your bounce rate. The lower that number, the better off you are. If people are just coming to your website and bouncing off, especially within a few seconds, it tells search engines like Google that, hey, this page isn't relevant. I didn't find what I'm looking for, so you shouldn't rank it anymore. You don't want that. So if you continually decrease your bounce rate, and the way you do that is making sure you use large fonts. That way your content's easy to read. You make sure you focus on what the user is coming to your website for. So if you're an e-commerce site, you showcase the product. If you're a blog, don't showcase your opt-in at the top, showcase your blog content. Doing those simple tweaks will decrease your bounce rate. Or if you have a website, make sure it's mobile compatible. More than half the traffic these days coming from search engines are typically from mobile devices. So making sure your website is responsive and mobile compatible will help decrease your bounce rate. When you start doing those things, you'll notice that it's a lot harder to get penalized. And the last but not least, this is the third thing you really need to focus on, is make sure you continually put the user first. I know I mentioned this, but I can't emphasize it enough. And you want to do this by going through your website every quarter, being like, what content pages should we update because they're outdated? Is our user experience better than our competition? Can we do anything else to delight our users and make sure they want to come back and tell others about our site? I know some of those things are really hard to measure, but if you just survey people and you talk to them and you get their feedback, you can make your site more user-friendly. And when you do those things, it's very rare that your site will get penalized. That's how you Google-proof your site.